Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliojo Adamu, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to kill procrastination and get things done as a lazy person. So the concept of laziness is usually seen from a negative perspective. Most people feel like a lazy person is someone who can't do anything. A lazy person is someone, well, whatever concept that comes to your mind, laziness just has to do with inability to get things done. So in this video, I want you to stay tuned with me because I'm going to guide you and give you a step-by-step guide on how to kill procrastination and get things done as a lazy person. So guys, when it comes to laziness, trying to kill laziness is something that everyone tries to deal with. Like as a student, if you are supposed to study, you are meant to take your books, study, be in class and do everything at once, but sometimes you might be feeling lazy or you might not just be in the mood to do anything. So how are you going to be in your best self and be that disciplined student you've always wanted to be? The first tip is to get refreshed. What do I mean by getting refreshed? Like if you come back from a very busy day and let's say your day was quite hectic, you won't have any strength to study or do anything. It's not because you are lazy. Sometimes you might just be tired and you just want to be yourself, sleep in, and you have a pile of work to do. So why don't you get refreshed? Take your bath, a very cold bath, then sleep. When you wake up, you feel energized to do things. So that's the first tip, get refreshed. The second tip to kill laziness is by having a to-do list. So like let's say you have multiple things to do in a day. The first thing when you wake up, you do or create a to-do list. So what I mean by creating a to-do list, I mean you start from the things that are of utmost importance. You begin with the tasks that you know are challenging and requires a lot of time and effort. So you start with that, then you begin to break it into smaller this thing on how to do with it until you know that you've gotten it all done. So get a to-do list. Create your to-do list when you wake up in the morning. You can schedule it time by time or day by day. Alright? So let's say in the morning, like for me now as a student, I create my to-do list, and my to-do list, the first thing I do in the morning is probably pray, then I pick up a simple book and study. Yes, something that I know that can get my brain easily ready for the day. So once you've created your to-do list, try your best to stick to it. I know as a lazy person you might not want to stick to the to-do list because you'll be like, why shouldn't? But yes, you need to stick to your to-do list in order to get things done. It might not be easy at first, but consistency, they say, is everything. So the next tip is consistency. A lot of people struggle with consistency, and that is why they tend to procrastinate a lot. For example, if your goal is to have that great physique and you know that you have to be in the gym, let's say on Monday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, so how do you become consistent? One thing you should do is you should have someone who can guide you, maybe like a mentor, a friend, or someone who can pull you in, call you and remind you, today we are going to the gym, can you come with me? So if you want to stay consistent, have someone who you know is also consistent so that the person can pull you into the game. So like my first time when I went to the gym, it was not a nice experience. I don't think I'm consistent because that's not what I want to do. I don't want to have all that great physique, that's not what I want to achieve. So if there's anything you want to achieve, you have to be very consistent in going for it every day, doing the same tasks every day. For example, as a student, you don't have to pile up your academic work until during exam because you will get burnt out. So you need to be consistent in your study. Each day you can pick up a book, study let's say 1 page or 1 chapter per day. You try it every day. These things add up, but most people don't think that it add up, but it do add up. So consistency is one of the keys to kill procrastination and get things done as a lazy person. So another tip as a lazy person to get things done is by mingling with the right person. If you're a lazy person, make sure you associate with someone that is very active. They say that who you work with is who you are, or birds of the same feather flock together. Please don't do that. If you are lazy, don't work with a lazy person. Please make sure that if you are someone who don't easily feel motivated or you easily get tired, work or associate with people who you know that can inspire you or get you to do things you ordinarily would not want to do. In the morning, let's say you are quite tired to stand up from the bed and do one or two things. You can just have like a friend who you know can mentor you or can guide you to get things done. For example, as a student, because I'm a student, I'm always using that example. You can have like a friend or a colleague who can always check on you and tell you, we have lectures right now and you have to be in school before 10 o'clock. Someone like that. And you also, on your own part, you should not relax. You will ruin their effort. So the best thing to do is by associating with someone who is not lazy. So in that way, you also will tend to be like them. You want to copy them, you want to do the things they are doing, you want to associate with them, and you tend to kill that procrastination, and before you know it, you've gotten things done. So the final tip I want to give on how to keep procrastination and get things done as a lazy person is by discipline. Well, I don't know the concept of discipline, but people see discipline as something quite huge. It's not something that easily come off like that. But like, I'll use myself as an example. But let's just say when I have or when I'm preparing for an exam, I think about the results. I think about how happy I will be when the result is out, or how happy I will be when people tell me, oh my god, I can't believe you did this. Then I'll also think about the failure. I'll think about how scared I'll feel, how anxious I'll feel, how depressed I'll feel when I don't do well. So if you have this in mind, it will make you to be a disciplined person. Discipline is not something you just get overnight. It's something that you have to be consistently working towards. So if you're a lazy person, you have to make sure that you develop self-discipline. Self-discipline is what will take you from being average to becoming exceptional. So if you want to deal with procrastination, you have to have discipline. Like, let's say you close from work and you have other things you want to achieve. Instead of you just going to bed straight and you have to get this thing done before the morning, you can just get yourself refreshed, then try to handle the tasks one after the other until you're quite done. And this thing can be done with discipline. Most people be like, hey, you have to be motivated. You can watch all the motivational quotes all you want, but if you lack discipline, you are not going anywhere. So you have to be disciplined, and sometimes the discipline has to come from within. Self-motivation is not enough. You need to be self-disciplined, because this is what will help you to do the things that you ordinarily cannot do as a lazy person. So that's a wrap on our video. If you find this video helpful, you find it educative, do not to like the video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, tell us in the comment section how you've been able to deal with procrastination, and until next time, bye for now.